Hello, this is interghost, and here's just a few examples of some games which I'm part way through making. I have completed some games, but unfortunately they were on my other computer when it broke. You've probably seen this before. It's on the beginning of my GameCube reviews. This is just a player select screen which I made using a few people off of YouTube as the characters, and I added in a random box there as well. So that's just an example of a player select screen I created. Now this game here, this is a game I created for my son Leo. I made this probably about a year ago when he was 3. He loves the Mr. Men, so I decided to design an easy game for him to play, where he simply has to push left and right to control him, and the space bar to tickle, and obviously up to walk up the path. We really loved playing this game. I never got around to finishing it, and I probably won't either because he's a bit too old to play it now anyway. He's on their DS playing things like Lego Star Wars and that sort of thing, so he's not really interested in this sort of game anymore. But it's just a quick, fun children's game I made for him. As you can see, I drew everything on these games, so the graphics aren't amazing by any stretch of imagination, but I did have to draw every picture on these games. This game I call Dark, and basically you have to select your weapons and you can only put them in certain places on the screen. This first level you'd only have dynamite. Your man is in the middle of the cottage there, in the hut, and basically these green blocks here, they were going to be zombies, but I didn't get around to drawing them yet. And they try to get you, and as they're zombies they bang into walls. If they hit you, the top right hand corner, your life goes down, and then you can collect these first aid boxes to bring them up. And basically you've got to make the zombies chase you in this level and make them crash into the dynamite. And it's sort of like a strategy puzzle type game I was making, and different levels have different items you have to place and so on. So this is also a more cartoony zombie game I was creating. The actual character at the top there. Basically I just created the house and the basic movements. You can shoot the gun, you can climb up and down the ladders and walk along the platforms, and then you've got the zombie there running along the bottom. I drew the house. I quite liked the look of the house, but then I couldn't be bothered to finish this game because I just didn't really like the cartooniness. Now this game is called Wizard. Basically I've been trying to do this for a while. This is my first attempt of the first level. I didn't think you could see the wizard very well, so I changed it slightly, added some music and sound effects, and you hit this switch and it opens up the cage at the top. And basically this is a one screen at a time platform game, and you have to go around collecting the gold. The problem I had with this game was I couldn't figure out how to make the gold disappear and then not come back when you re-enter the room. So like that gold bag up there, you get 100 gold for it. I'll just show you this is my dying animation I did. I thought it was quite funny. And then if you go out of the room and go back in, the gold bag would still be there, so I got a bit annoyed trying to figure out the programming to make it stay gone. This goes up to the kitchen, which you can see was a level I was halfway through making. So you just jump back down, it goes back to the service lifts room. So I only did like 4 screens of this game, but it's surprising how long it takes to make these screens. Like I said, the graphics aren't amazing, but you have to draw everything yourself, so you can collect all these gold coins. And then I decided against the one room at a time thing, and then I tried to make the wizard game in the whole castle. So this is the actual level editor. I'll just drag it around a bit and you can see I was going to create a whole castle for the wizard to explore. And there's a big drop there which goes down to underground into the basement or the cellar. And then I'll just show you quickly that it does actually work, but I never got anywhere near completing this game. you just collect up some gold. Then the last game I want to show you, I've got a few more, but they're all part made, so it's not really much use showing you all of them. The next one is the Goonies. I wanted to make the Goonies game. So you are dropping through the grate, the fire grate, into the caves, and then you either on my key you can duck, jump. Basically, these monsters I'll just show you. If you hit one of them, it kills you and sends you back to the beginning. It's a rat. Basically, it's a scrolling platform game. Again, you have to collect coins. You might see that I've reused some of the sprites out the wizard game to save me drawing them all again. And I've made about 3 or 4 levels for this game, and this is the start of the first one. Hope you like the look of my games I'm partway through making. And please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Cheers.